Type me 12 last name.
Great.
12, please.
Funk N Waffles has become a staple of Syracuse with its funky vibes, fun presence, and integration of live music and performance with an eclectic twist to a breakfast dish. Thanks to Adam Gold, the restaurant has developed strong interactions with the community and SU students alike.
Everything has got this funk to it. For me, it's just so universal. That's really why I think I gravitate towards it. Everything encompasses it. This is Adam Gold. I'm from Wyckoff, New Jersey, and I am the owner and operator of Funk N Waffles.
Trying to promote the show that's going on here tomorrow night at Funk N Waffles. It's my band Baked Potatoes.
So I got my degree at Newhouse in television, radio, and film. I did a focus in audio production and radio. I play funk keyboards and I sing. And I had a band in college. We called ourselves Sweaty Pants. It was actually two bands. It was Sweaty Etiquette and a band called Party in Your Pants. And there was some members of both of them. So we called it Sweaty Pants. And we'd throw little parties, house parties, college house parties. And one night we decided to serve waffles.
Order 49.
People went bonkers for them. And we started to do these events every weekend. Until our senior year, we entered the business plan competition at the Whitman School. And we placed 5th out of like 75 teams. So we decided we had something, worthwhile. House parties were music and waffles, funk and waffles. And so we always wanted to have concerts. And so we have since we opened.
Those who remember the early beginnings of the restaurant have fond memories of going to the venue.
My name is Matthew Joseph Miller from Syracuse, New York. I am 22 years old, television, radio, and film major. So I'm 15 years old, and the first time I go to Funk N Waffles was for Devil's Night Out because my brother's band Sturdy and Pete was playing. The audience is right there, and so it was really, really cool. And I was like, wow, kind of like that. Kind of like this place.
Funk N Waffles has held notable touring acts from around the world, but they have remained dedicated to the students and the area as well.
We have a lot of student acts perform. Historically, those are the majority of them, or at least that's the way I like it. We're here on the campus, and so it's a great place for students to have their bands perform. Made at SU is just a blessing because it's a bunch of grad students that want to promote student bands, and that's just ideal. I mean, I'd love to have someone on campus that's promoting campus.
Made at SU, the new organization through the Audio Arts program is working with Funk N Waffles to bring SU student acts to the venue.
My name is Queenie Lee, and I'm a graduate student Audio Arts program.
Joshua Podred. I'm from Newton, Massachusetts. I did my undergrad in TRF at Syracuse University, and currently I'm a graduate student at the Audio Arts program.
We figure if we start an organization that can fit everyone's interest, then maybe we can do something in the community to bring up the music of young students or artists in the communities.
I think the week prior to the show is sort of the crunch time, which is the most important kind of organizational period. So we're sort of floating around during the show, determining what needs to be done. And beforehand, all that needs to be prepared is the microphones and the speakers. And otherwise, Funk N Waffles has been an incredibly helpful host for all the venues so far, for all the events so far.
Music isn't the only entertainment provided at Funk N Waffles. With its open mic night, comedians are able to practice their chops.
Zach Reimers, policy studies major. I'm a senior from Long Island, New York, and I do stand-up comedy.
This is what I feel like Luke would be like doing stand-up comedy. So I went to the grocery store the other day. I wanted to go buy some eggs.
He's from New Zealand.
You're from New Zealand, mate. All right, I could change my accent possibly. Possibly Aussie, mate, right? All right.
I'll be walking throughout the university, and every now and then someone will be like, yo, dude, you perform at Funk? And I'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, you're hilarious. And I'll be like, oh, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. I love the crowd here, yeah.
And I said, fresh eggs, what do they talk back at you?
With the funk is the waffle. Gold has developed the culinary part of Funk N Waffles over the years as well.
We got the hang of the waffle iron. We started to understand it. Like, what is a waffle iron? What can it do? What are its potentials? And think we realized after doing the falafel waffle and the brownie waffle that we could bake just about anything in there.
Frequent goers normally have a favorite waffle that they eat.
I gotta go Savory because the Bootsy brunch is always a slam dunk.
I don't know. James Brownie's really good, but I've never been able to finish one. It's too sweet for me.
My favorite waffle at Funk N Waffles is the Bootsy Brunch.
I think it's it's the strawberry with a lot of whipped cream on it. So with yeah, I think that's my favorite.
In addition to being featured on diners, dive-ins, and drives, Gold's band Sophistafunk plays at Guy Fieri's birthday party every January since the episode premiered.
And I got really lucky. I mean, the Food Network came, we put it on TV, and ever since it's just been selling off the hook, you know?
Throughout all the development, the music and the meaning has always remained at the heart of the business.
I feel like funk is like, if there's like a Venn diagram, funk has got everything in it. You know, it's jazz, it's rock, it's reggae, it's soul, I feel like everything that people like about music is funk.
Funk N Waffles' influence and presence is only going to grow, according to Gold.
We're opening a new location in like a month or so, downtown Syracuse. It'll be much larger. We'll eventually expand menus at both locations. And I think that's my first foray into a new location, like a second Funk N Waffles. Ideally, I'd like to have a bunch of these, you know, in great cities all over the world, if I could.